Hello, everybody. It's Ken Faulkner. Gonna do a quick one tonight. I did a couple of long ones over the weekend. I had fun. With it, but I think things are slowing down. I've definitely gotten over my big backlog. But I'm gonna be dropping a few of these from the collection videos. I didn't really plan anything today. I was almost not gonna do a video. Very tired. Mondays are hard, and got home, rested a little while, watched some of. I lurked big time in Casey's live, and cooked some food and ate some dinner, feeling a little bit better. And so I thought I just kind of scroll through my spreadsheet and see what I got there. And I am trying to keep track of ones that I've done these solo videos for. I know I've shown this one before, and I didn't see anywhere, at least before the old channel, where I had done this knife as a solo knife on a video. So it is a very cool knife, and I don't give it enough pocket time. I am going to definitely carry it tomorrow because it is a very cool knife. Lots of cool features about it, and if you saw the thumbnail, you know it's the Vero Engineering Axon. Some extra special stuff about it, and I don't know. I bought this on the secondary, so I don't know if this clip came with it. It definitely has and I guess I kind of just noticed this today, that it does have that same kind of material that mocha tie on the backspacer. It's not quite as obvious because it's like a side cut, but you can see, if I can get it to focus, you can see the layers there. And it does definitely have the color, and you can see the waviness of it and everything. It's very cool. This has got a lot of very cool little features about it. And it's funny how sometimes I won't notice it until later. Kind of see if I can get the light in there just right. I'm trying, guys. Can't really see the backspacer. I'll get my flashlight. It may drown it out too much. Let me bring down the light to a lower level. Let's see if I can get it to show without totally blinding everybody. But yeah, it's all the way through that mocha tie. Really cool. And then the clip, very nice design. Just it works really well with the shape of the handle. Got a nice rise in the area where you're going to catch the pocket. So it works really well. Plenty of room down here. So it's a very nice, well designed. From a company called Vero Engineering. I would expect that. Look at the milling on this thing. You can see how, because it is contoured. I can show it from the end. You can see that it's kind of like big chamfers here and here to make it have a contoured feel in the hand. Certainly big enough. This is a very large knife. One of the larger ones from Vero. Maybe not the largest, but I think it's the largest that I can think of. And also, it's got that thing that Vero does where it only has the slot on the one side. But since that's the middle finger flick side, that's exactly where I want it to be. So good jimping here. Not too aggressive, but it feels good. And got a little cut out there where you can kind of really get your finger down on there. A little flat area for choking up. Come back here if you want to be a little bit further back, and the thumb lands really well on that jimping. But you may or may not have noticed the hollow grind on this knife. This is normally a flat grind, and you can see how the hollow kind of goes into that slot. Now it doesn't affect the usability of the slot because you're trying to catch your finger on the top part of the slot, and that has no milling on it, but it has been hollowed out. And I happen to know from the person that I bought this from that it was done by Satu Dave, who is now Barefoot Bruisers, and he doesn't do a lot of hollow grinds anymore. He was doing them for a long time. He's doing more reblades now, he's definitely progressing, and it's so fun to watch his channel because you can see as he goes from one thing to the next, and he's moving. I think eventually he's going to be making like all of the knife. But he started with the hollow grinds and just kind of regrinding, and he's done a lot of like acid washing and things like that too, even before that. But then he got the grinding wheel, and he was loving it, and he was doing it for like everybody. He had like open everybody, and he was learning. And you could see the progression of how much. This one is definitely one of it. I thought all of his looked good, but this one's definitely a good quality one for sure. Now he's kind of more into the custom stuff. So this is a production, but it is kind of like a small batch production, maybe a mid-tech. I don't know if you call it that or not, but yeah, you can see that mocha tie on there in the light. Looks really nice. In the picture, you didn't really get the blue so much. You kind of have to get it from certain angles to get that blue, but it definitely has a nice blue and purple and that kind of thing. So yeah, it's kind of special because it's got that hollow grind. It's just something that you can't just order from Vero. And I do have another Vero. I would like to get more. They are kind of pricey. So these are both up above the $300 range. So, I mean, not totally out of reach. And nowadays, it seems like there's a lot more stuff in that range. So this guy here is the, oh, I'm sorry. This is the Impulse. You guys, did I put, no, okay. I did say, oh gosh, I got to redo my thumbnail. Anyway, I'm not going to redo the video, but I'll redo the thumbnail because I typed Axon and I meant Impulse. It's been a long day, guys. Long day. We'll get that fixed. I'm glad I noticed it before I published the whole thing. I embarrassed myself enough at the beginning of the video. And like I was saying, I forget which ones. I know I've done a single one on this because I remember I took it apart and I kind of fixed an issue I was having with it, and it is working so nice now. And I really, really like the Damascus on here and the side cut. It's got side cut carbon fiber, and that's what I was so excited about that for. And this is more of where they kind of started out with that kind of shape with the sheep's foot kind of thing. With the Axon, let's get it right, and then the Impulse is, you can see it's a little bit bigger. Let's measure out the blade length. I think we're like 4 inches. Nope, 3.5. Just a measly 3.5 inch blade. The handle though, it's got like 3 3/4 to here, but then if you go all the way up the flat, you're gonna get up to almost 4 3/4 on the handle. So plenty of handle. We got about a little over an inch and a 1/16 that way. Our blade stock is right around 1/8 of an inch. So pretty decent blade stock. It's nice and thin towards the front. But the hollow on it hasn't really negatively impacted the action. It's really, really good. Awesome quality. This is titanium for the handle, and of course it's got the mocha tie, and then it's M390 for the blade steel. And yeah, a nice little drop point or clip point, whatever you want to call it. I think it's more of a clip, I guess, because it kind of has a corner here. I'm not the arbiter or the protector of all names of blade shapes, and I will make mistakes for sure. And like I say, hopefully I've marked it now that I've done a solo video, but hopefully I haven't done it before. So pardon me if I am redundant. I'm probably gonna be coming up with ones that I want to do videos of. I'm thinking about getting in that sweet spot I've been talking about, that between the 100 and 200. I think that's a really good spot for me, and I think I got a lot of really good stuff in there to show. We'll see how it goes, but then we'll do like some collection stuff. I got some ideas on that, so we'll fill in the gaps. I got some knives on the way. Hopefully tomorrow I got one coming. So yeah, there it is. This is the Vero Engineering Impulse. Vero Engineering Impulse, and it's a frame lock with a nice milling. and the extra special backspacer and clip, and the extra special hologrind from Sawtooth Dave. So a nice quick one. Oh, only 10 minutes. Okay. I'm bordering on long now. I'm going to let you guys go. Enough talking. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.